Psych!
Nice.
What's up guys, in this video I am going to be reviewing the Astro 9000. That's right, the new weapon that just came out into the store. It's a melee weapon and it's a club. I went for sunbeam so that I can get more damage with this weapon since I'm going to make it a crit build. I didn't go with impact build because for starters you can't really have impact on this weapon, and in the description it says the weapon has low impact. That means that my kinetic overload when I use a constructor is not going to be activating as much, so I went with the crit build. And this is also the first club in the game that allows for a double crit build and crit rating, you know, the build that the new weapons allow. So I went with crit damage, heavy attack energy efficiency, critical rating, and crit damage, because I think this will be the best build for me to also do damage and just have fun. Something I noticed while using this weapon is that the heavy attack does about the same amount of damage or a little more whenever I use it compared to just attacking normally, and it's very fun to use as demonstrated in the introductory clips. So now I'm going to show you the loadout I'm going to be using with this weapon to complement a crit build. After searching through every hero I have, which is basically almost every hero in the game, this is the best I could come up with. Privateer Hype, because she gives me 50% more damage for my club. Then Assassin Sarah for the assassination perk, which at the end of it all gives me 22.5 additional melee damage. Then I used Stonefoot Crash because she gives me corrosive strikes, which snares my enemies by 30% on a critical hit and deals 37% damage each second for 3 seconds as affliction damage. Then I used Polyoluna because based on my health, it adds 5.5% of my health to the melee damage, which is a lot because I'm using the Blast from the Past team perk, which doubles my health and removes all my shield. Then I use Plasma Arc by the new Outlander, so it's a chain. Then Soren Focus, so I keep getting energy. Something I noticed about this weapon is that like when you hold it, you can see some lights flashing around it. I also want to tell you, never use the heavy attack in trap tunnels, it will light that place up. No jokes, I'm talking from experience. I also really like it that, you know, it's a melee that has a ranged attack like this. It's so cool. And the ball has like a spear of influence where it can do damage. I also like it that I can beat enemies like that. It's so cool. These are level 140 zombies, so it can give you a real idea of how powerful it is. I would suggest using this weapon against husks, husklings, and you know, the husky husks, but not smashers. Like I'm talking about the heavy attack alone. Something else I also noticed about the heavy attack is that if you do it from a range, it will do damage, but if you do it from right in front of you, it's gonna hit the husk and also shoot the heavy attack. So that's like 2 attacks in one, which is great. Like that, it's 2 attacks in one. It's so cool. And this heavy attack is just so amazing. Now I want to talk about propanes. It triggers propanes. If you do it close to the propane, it will either hit the propane or the ball will trigger the propane. The heavy attack is pretty good. After a little while, it's gonna stun the smasher or whatever it attacks. So that's great. Now for shielders. Can he attack shielders? No. It cannot in the front because their shield will deflect it, which is annoying. But there's a way around this. You could do it like this. Yup, just do it to the side a bit and the AoE will destroy them. That's all you gotta do. It's great. This is me alone in the mission, by the way. If there were other people of my level in this mission, I would be doing double the damage or more. Now, let's look at the storm chest. A storm chest. I don't think this is viable to do a storm chest with. You need to be close, and these husks, this high level, nah. And they're fire husks, no way. I need to heal somehow. Yes, yes. Give me the health. Alright, let's get back to slugging. By the way, shooting this heavy attack, you need to have aim. You gotta practice using it somehow. It doesn't require that much practice, but a lot of practice so you get the hang of it. Unless your balls of energy will just go somewhere else. Using this weapon with the R2 or whatever you use to attack is very good. Like, the amount of damage it does is very nice. You can destroy smashes, whatever with it. You know, this weapon is just, I give it a thumbs up. It's very nice to use. And very fun too. For the fact that you can do things like this, you know, shoot up, time it, let it hit, like trick shots. Well, that's if you hit them. That kind of thing. Oh well, that was decent. It's so nice for, like, let's say a hustling is coming at you, you just shoot it, it takes care of it. Normally some assault rifles or melee, like some are just annoying to aim down somehow a little bit. But this just takes care of all of them. And the husky husk, it's like, if you do L2, at the same time they're in front of you, it's gonna hit them, and it's gonna shoot the heavy attack. As you guys can see from the gameplay. Since I'm using a melee weapon, I really recommend you guys using the team perk of Blast from the Past, cause you need all the health you can get. These high level missions will destroy someone. Like, they're really hard. Like, the zombies are so powerful. It's so fun to be able to do this. Batter swing.
Psych!
I always wondered when they would add a good club to this game because, you know, we've never had a really good club before. But they finally did. So that's cool. And this one is so cool too. I really like it, to be honest. I think it's a good weapon. If I'm to rate it like 9 out of 10, I rate it an 8 overall because the game hasn't added club specific perks yet, you know. Like, if you look at all your heroes, there's basically only one that's really club oriented, and that's privateer, what's it called, privateer hype. Like, if I were to look at a sword for sword perks, there are so many sword heroes. What's her name, Fiona, Master Ken, you know, so many. So if there were to be like,
I'm dying.
if there were to be more heroes about clubs, that would just make this weapon all the better. But for the fact that there aren't so many heroes with clubs and it's doing this well, this weapon has a lot of potential. Imagine if it had something like 225% extra crit damage, a hero like that, or 45% extra crit rating, a hero like that. That would be amazing in my opinion. Alright guys, once again, overall I really like this weapon. I think you should get it, and remember, don't use it in trap tunnels too much. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, it would be cool if you could leave a like and share with others you think it would help. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.